Jojo, what up, y'all? Let's jump into some more Back for Blood. In this one, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over a super nice damage build. We're gonna be doing this on Walker. Now, if you've seen any of my other builds or any of my other vids, you'll know that, if you want to dominate No Hope, if you want to get every achievement, all the beautiful skins, all the lovely things in Back for Blood, the easiest thing to do actually is just melee. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys a super nasty damage build that you guys can do on No Hope. Of course, this is No Hope ready, so you can do it on Nightmare, you can do it on Veteran, fully up to you. Now, down in the comments, if you guys are looking for any other builds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link a doc build up top. So make sure if you guys need like a doc healing build, you can click that. I'm going to also link another really good viable melee build up top. So if you want to see a nice build that still works, you can hit that. But of course, in the comments, if you guys are looking for any other builds, I pretty much just do these videos by request, so I have people reach out to me like, hey, can you do a doc build? Hey, can you do a damage build? Hey, can you do a Hoffman build? And I kind of just go off of that. Now, the game is kind of dead, so there's not as many players that are, in the games looking for builds, things like that. But, since day one, this is one of my favorite games that's ever came out. Since day one, I always let you guys know, I don't care how dead the game is, I don't care how many years go by, I'll always be there to help you guys. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that sub button, because I got you. Now with this build, it's super duper good, because like I said, melee is typically the way to go. But if you have a decent team who's taking position, you can get in good positions when the hordes get called. It'll make it really easy for you to just pretty much shred everything. Now, a really good thing about this build, we're going to be using 2 is 1. So pretty much what that card does, it allows you to hold 2 primary weapons. So if you're playing on No Hope, I'm sure you probably have burn cards and stuff like that by now. The best burn cards I would say to use for this build, I would use those legendary cards. Like if you're planning on playing, for a good amount of time, you're about to beat a whole act or something like that, I would definitely slap on a legendary card. Because once you get some decent legendaries, you can hold 2 of them, you absolutely start ripping. But even if you don't have the legendaries, I would rock like a submachine gun. You could even rock like a shotgun. And then the secondary that I rock, I go with the light machine gun. So ultimately what you're going to do, you're going to be using your submachine gun or your shotgun to take down hordes. And then as soon as mutations walk up, bruisers, reekers, those annoying goddamn things that shoot the balls, any of that, you will absolutely shred on this build with the light machine gun. And then a couple other cards we're going to be using, you'll definitely have enough ammo using ammo pouch, using tactical vest. And then you'll also have enough damage because we'll be doing a lot of weak spot damage. We'll have a lot of bullet damage. And then of course, I'll show you guys a few other variations that you could use. Now, what I always mention in these videos, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. This is the way that I do the damage. If you have other ways that you do it, other combinations that you use, things that you have found to work, hey, drop a comment. There's people that are still new to the game to this day, people that are still looking for more tips on this game. So if you do have other tips for damage, things that work for you, ways that you go about it, make sure you guys get in those comments, leave those down there. So in that way people, they can watch the video, they can read the comments, and then they can kind of put together their own like custom kind of build. And then, that way you kind of have your own thing that you like to do. Because not everybody likes to use an LMG, or maybe not everybody likes to use a submachine gun. So make sure you guys help out, throw in those comments, so then that way people can kind of construct the builds on their own. So jumping into the build, this is what I got. So we're going to rock Run Like Hell and Mad Dash. Those are the only 2 movement cards we're going to use. They're really the only 2 that you're going to need in order to move around. And then we got the Fill 'em Up with Lead, Glass Cannon Shredder. Then we're going Hyper Focus, Ridden Slayer. Down in front, of course, that needs to be on everything. Then we got the Ammo Belt, Tactical Vest, Silver Bullets, Large Caliber Rounds, Vitamin, Scar Tissue, 2 is 1. Now, a couple variations that you could do. So, of course, with the Glass Cannon, you're going to get that extra 25% damage, but you got the 30% less health. Now, if you're good at the game, you're good at maneuvering through the hordes, you're good at getting into good spots, you can actually take those vitamins out. If you get hit by a bruiser, you're probably dead to 1 shot, but that's where the skill comes in. So if you want to take those vitamins out, you can slap on something like Patient Hunter, You can slap on something like Mark for Death. There's a bunch of different cards that you can use, and it's all based on your playstyle. So, you know, even what you could do, you know, if you want to even get like more SMG ammo and then the extra 10% SMG damage, you could rock that card. If you plan on using a shotgun instead of a SMG, you can throw on the shotgun damage card. You can maybe throw on Buckshot Bruiser. It's completely up to you how you want to play it. But some of the good cards that you can add in there: Phosphorus Tip. You can do the Mark for Death, of course. You can do, like, you can maybe even do like a combination to where maybe even take off like large caliber bullets or even like tactical vests, and you could throw on Pyro. So Pyro mixed with Phosphorus Tip, you know, as you start to hit zombies, they'll flame over time. And then with Pyro, you'll do another 100% fire damage and you get temporary health. So that's a pretty cool way to heal yourself while you're doing damage. You can also go with Confident Killer. Each mutation that you kill gains you another 1% damage up to 15%. Or another one of my favorite cards, which is Belligerent. You'll get another 4% damage up to 24%. So you get another 4% each horde that gets called. But you do lose those bonuses if the cleaner is in-capped or killed. So just keep that in mind. But if you can stay alive, you know, that is a really good card as well. Now, as far as burn cards, like I was saying, I would slap those legendary cards on if you have them. So that way you could just get extreme amounts of damage. And then you're just absolutely chilling in the background. But if you don't have legendary cards, I would just continue to try to re-roll, you know, another SMG, try to re-roll the LMG. So then that way, you know, over time you can get some good blue weapons, and then that's when you're absolutely chilling. Now, again, like I was saying, on No Hope, this is going to be literally perfect to use because you'll just do loads and loads of damage, especially if you're able to kind of sit in the background and support. You know, once you get the legendaries, there's really not anything you can't really kill. You know, as far as mutations, monstrous bruisers, monstrous shredders, you'll absolutely delete them. Breakers, hags. I really don't see that many weaknesses in the build from when I was playing it, and I pretty much played through all of Act 5. So I played through Act 5 and I played through Act 6 with this build, and it was just straight up domination. So I definitely think you guys will like the build. Again, make sure you guys hit the like button so that way this can reach out to all the Back 4 Blood players. And then also, of course, leave a comment, you know, if you guys have any other ways to do the damage, anything that you guys are doing in order to make it a lot easier. It'll definitely help, you know, new players or players seeking tips. So make sure you guys hit that comment down there. Now, one other thing that I did want to add in, you can, of course, do this on Gym too. So, like, instead of you using like a SMG and a light machine gun, you can maybe do a SMG and a sniper. And then if you want to rock like the extra sniper damage card, you know, you can do that type of thing. You can get more ammo. And then another burn card that you can use too is the full ammo reset, which is really good because you'll be using a lot of ammo with the LMG, with the submachine gun. Or what you could do too, you know, if you have the I can't actually even remember the name of the burn card right now, but it's the one that, you know, you get up to 1,000 gold over the course of the match. And then, you know, that's how I get my gold. So I don't usually actually rock like any copper cards at all. I would just, you know, get the gold through picking it up off the ground. Or I have so many like burn cards now from playing the game for so long, I'll just use the 1,000 coin burn card. And then after like 2 rounds, 3 rounds of using that, you're literally just rich and you can buy whatever you want. So again, hopefully this video helps you guys out. In the comments, make sure if you guys want to see any other builds, go ahead and drop that comment. I'll make sure to make that for you. As always, I appreciate you guys checking out the vid. I'll see you on that next one. Peace.